everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Happy time of day wherever it is in the world that you are. Let's talk today a little bit about SEO on Pinterest. So for this episode today, I'll share with you a little bit about what Pinterest is, what SEO is, why does SEO matter when it comes to Pinterest, and how you're able to best take advantage of these strategies on Pinterest for having your own business one and having the SEO really function well for you. So let's go ahead and kick this off with a little bit of background. SEO on Pinterest is something that not a lot of people realize that's important. SEO, which is also search engine optimization, is a big part of Pinterest. Pinterest has a lot of search functions. So let's talk a little bit about what it is, why it's important, why you should care about it, and how you can do it. So first and foremost, what is Pinterest? Pinterest is a social media that's primarily comprised of images and links. They're self-described as Pinterest is where people discover new ideas and find inspiration to do things they loved. So as a frequently considered social media site, it also could be argued that Pinterest is more of a search platform. It is designed to help users look through and collect images based on different ideas or themes. For example, look to get inspiration for products. For example, you might be looking of creating a scrapbook for wedding planning information. So before, this would be, getting this whole album, gathering all these pamphlets, finding pictures, cutting out images, gluing it all together for a scrapbook. You might have something for flowers, you might have pictures of hair, a section for bridesmaid's gift. Now, you're able to do that right with Pinterest, creating a board and sharing all the information that you want, finding those images, researching them, and also having other people collaborate and share on that board with you, especially those bridesmaids. This is really what Pinterest is. It helps you create those scrapbooks or those boards or those collections online. For business, it's a great way to showcase your products and services, especially if you're in some of these industries that are very popular. However, it does seem that more and more industries are growing traction on Pinterest as it's a continually growing site. So don't count it out. For your brand, it might be just what you need. So now let's talk a little bit more about SEO. SEO could be considered a bit of a buzzword. It's definitely something people use a lot. Oh, I do SEO. Yeah, let's do your SEO. Let's set you up on SEO. It's very common when we talk about websites as well, and it is something that's very important on websites. What it is search engine optimization. That's exactly what it sounds like. Basically, you're optimizing your content to appear as a result on a search engine. So for websites, this would be something very commonly Google, in order to make sure that your website has enough of those keywords that it'll show up when people Google search for something that you want your website to show up for. With Pinterest, it's very similar. So if we continue on this theme of weddings, we'll have somebody who might be searching for wedding hair inspiration. You'll want to make sure that your posts have those words in them, like wedding, hair, inspiration, and have them show up on SEO. So that takes us right into our next question, which is, why is SEO on Pinterest so important? And that's because Pinterest is this search engine. Somebody will search, for example, the wedding hair and set those parameters of looking for something that's wedding, that's also hair, that's also for long hair, that's also for a summer wedding. And then go ahead and browse through those results. And if you are a hairstylist or you sell some sort of products for hair, a nice bow or some ribbons, you want to make sure that your images and your products can really show up for these folks, or a blog on how to do your own hair. So that leads us into the final point today, which is, how are you able to do this SEO on Pinterest? So if you already have a Pinterest page for your business, it's really important that you make sure it's a business Pinterest page. There's a Pinterest for business, very similar to Facebook or Instagram. It's just slightly different in the features that it gives you. But if you're already familiar with Pinterest, you know how to do the pins, you know how to include some keywords, you want to make sure to focus on this. So think about what kind of keywords people might be searching for when your products show up. And it might not be as direct as I sell hair products, somebody searches hair products. It could be slightly different, such as, good bridesmaids gifts for a summer wedding. And then you want to show something that's similar to that for, hair ribbons for a summer wedding. Something that's very similar. So having those adjacent search terms as part of your keyword strategy is very helpful. It's also very important to make sure you include some links and some rich pins, and also share content that's just interesting and helpful for people, such as a blog or a video tutorial that's not all selling. You want to have a little bit of everything for folks. So that is a quick overview of SEO on Pinterest with what is Pinterest, what is SEO, why does SEO matter on Pinterest, and how are you able to improve your SEO with the Pinterest platform. So have fun with those new tips. Do a great job and let us know if you have any questions. More tutorials are always available on our Facebook group, Marketing for Makers. Thanks so much and have a great day.